If you have a relational database, you can use the getByAssociation activity to get entities via a relationship. Let me show you this by viewing the model I have. So this is my data model. I have here a course table and an event table linked via the course ID field. And if you have a look at the entity course, you can see that we have an association available from event to course. It's a one-to-many association named events. So if we want to use this, we can go to our flow. I have here a get from database activity flow, which gets the entity course we saw earlier, and I have limited the results to just get the first course. The result value will be a course instance. Now, let's say we want to view all the events where we have this specific course. So I have a course, we have multiple events, and I want to get a list of all the events linked to this course. What you can do is drag in the getByAssociation activity and configure it to use the variable course and specify the association you want to get all the details from. So in this case, I have one course, multiple events linked to this course. So I select the association events and I get this back as a return value. So let me set this to the return value for the flow. And I already prepared here the demo. So what we do here is get the events from the flow, just loop through it and add the events to a memo. And as you can see here, we have two events linked to the first course. Now, this is also possible to do in code. So in case I delete this one, set the result to a course instead of the list and change my code. So now I get a course back. Then I can say I want to have my event list to course.events, which is the relationship. And now we can loop over the list to add the dates. There you go. Now, in case you have an activity get from database with a list instead of the first, you will get back a course list, of course. But then you can't use the getByAssociation directly because this will be a list instead of an object. So you can then use the list operation to filter the course list, or just here use a first and you will get a single item back, in this case a course. And then of course you can use the getByAssociation. So this is a really quick way to work with associations. This is not only possible, of course, with relational databases, but also with in-memory entities, as long as the association is available between entities. Just make sure that you have defined a name for your association. Otherwise, Codolex can't use the getByAssociation activity.